wow, March, no, it's April. April was a pretty great month for me. I will admit that most everything I got this month was sent to me, but today I went to the post office and I had 2 packages there. These are both from Penguin Teen. I'm gonna unbox these first, and I'm gonna start with the one that comes out on April 26th. It feels pretty large. Ooh. Hello. Oh my gosh! I was not expecting this. Goodness gracious, it's beautiful. Shut up! Oh my god. Okay, so this is The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Audier, which is the second book in the, I think this is a duology? Is it a duology? I could be wrong. The first book is called The Wrath and the Dawn. This series is set in an alternate universe in the Middle East, and it's about the main character, Shahrazad, who has to get married off to this king. Hello?
Okay, give me a moment. Here's what I found on the web for as a certain. Have a look.
I didn't say hey Siri. Rude. It's about this girl who has an arranged marriage with this king, and stuff breaks out and just drama. I listened to the first book on audiobook, and Penguin did send me a link to listen to this on audiobook, so I think I'll be picking this one up on audiobook again. I'm excited to read this. I love the cover. I love the idea of this book, and it was so unique, and the writing is so beautiful. Can't wait to start this one. That was exciting. Now I want to know what's in here. It comes out May 10th. What? Oh, yay! John Corey Whaley's new book. It's called Highly Illogical Behavior. John Corey Whaley is the author of Noggin and the one about the bird. Where Things Come Back, When Things Come Back. I don't know. I wasn't the hugest fan of that one, and I haven't read Noggin yet, but I love his writing. I've met him, and he's hilarious. I was sold on this book immediately because it's about a 16-year-old boy named Solomon who is agoraphobic, which means he never wants to leave the house. It's about his friendship with a girl who wants to become a psychologist, so she is intent on fixing him and getting him to come out of the house, which I think this is going to play really nicely with YA tropes of like, he has depression, but now she comes into her life and everything's beautiful. So I really hope it covers that and like disproves that. I'm just super excited because this one sounds really unique. This one, I feel like this is gonna break all the stereotypes and just be too real. This cover is so wonderful. It reminds me of I'll Give You the Sun, which is why I'm like, and the cover is so relevant to what the book is about. I just think it's so nicely done. Whoever did this, great job, Penguin. The next book I have is also from our publisher. I was sent this one for review. This is called This Is Where It Ends by Marika Nykop. I was recommended this book by my good friend Molly. She has a channel, so I'll link that down below. She read this and was sobbing, and she was telling me about how good it is. It's about a school shooting. I think just hands down, that's something that's a really important topic that I don't think I've ever read a book about, but I'm really interested to hear about it, and I think this is going to be tragic and sad. Molly said it was good. I trust her recommendation. I love sad books, so hopefully I'll get around to this one soon and review it for everyone. This next book I have is also from Penguin, and I think I'm going to be reading this one soon. It is Prodigy, the sequel to the Legend graphic novel. This is the second one out of the 3 that there are. And this is a graphic novel about them taking down the government, because what else do you do in dystopias? Am I right, ladies? I read the first one. I liked it. I have a review on my website, which you can go check out. That's so weird to say I have a website. Yeah, they're just really quick reads. I haven't been reading very many graphic novels lately because our library at my college does not have graphic novels, which is kind of a sin, but whatever. But yeah, I love graphic novels. These are really entertaining, and it's great to relive the world of Legend without having to reread it. I went on a mini vacation this April. I went to a German town that's a couple hours away with my German club from high school, and they have a bookstore there. They had a section that was clearance for $1, and I found this there and was like, I've been looking for that everywhere. This is Into Thin Air by John Krakauer. This is the author that wrote Into the Wild, which I loved. It was about the guy who went to Alaska to get away from everyone and ended up dying. It was kind of his biography. This is another biography about people who climbed Everest, so I just really liked his other book. I love those books that are about like memoir, adventure-y type things. I'm just really getting more into stuff like this, and even though this is a mass market paperback and I'm not too thrilled about that, it was $1. And then the next thing I bought there was $12, but I don't regret getting it. This is a set of journals, and let me take them out so you can see them. They are flowers. I'm obsessed. These are gorgeous. It's labeled in French, so that's very aesthetic. And there's one that is plain, there is one that is lined, and there's one that is graph paper, so you have your variety of different textures and mediums. And I'm just so excited to write in these. I've been buying a ton of journals lately, and I cannot wait to finish my current journal so that I can just get a new journal, move on, fill more of these babies up. I just love them. I have so many of them at this point. I'm excited to see how these will turn out. I'm pretty sure you can find these at Target. It's by Galison Green, the that's in French, Jardin Botanique. I'm so sorry. I will try and find these. I will try and link them down below. I know a lot of people ask where I get my journals, and most of the time they're missing in action and I can never ever find them. So if I know where these are from, I'll link them, but I really, really like them. This next book was offered to me for review, and you know, I'm not very big into accepting random books that I've never heard of for review. I heard the synopsis of this one and just immediately it clicked with me. I just decided to go for it, and it's Shattered Blue by Lauren Bird Horowitz. This follows a boy and a girl, Noah and Callum, and they are very unexplainably attracted to each other, and then it turns out that Callum is fae. I love paranormal fantasy books, and just stuff like this is just, it's my guilty pleasure reads, and I just think I'm gonna like this one. This just sounds like something so cliche yet so enjoyable. It says, in Noah's world, Callum needs special human energy, light, to survive. His body steals it through touch or a kiss, and it's like, this is me. This totally screams me, and it's either gonna be really good or I'm really not gonna like it. I haven't heard anyone speak about this before, so hopefully it's gonna be good, and it's very soft and very nice, so I'm looking forward to it. This next thing I have is another journal, but this one's a little bit special. So I just mentioned Molly earlier, but now I have to mention her again. Molly asked me if we wanted to do a little journal swap where she buys me a journal and writes little stuff and decorates it and send it to me, and then I buy her one and decorate it and send it to her. She's so lovely because she did it immediately, and I got it, and I still haven't even bought hers. So I'm a horrible friend. I just don't have a car, can't go buy one, and I feel bad like re-gifting her one of my journals I've already bought. So I have this to show you, but I don't have one to give her yet. I promise it'll be coming, Molly, if you're watching this. But by the summertime, I will have it done, I swear. So here's the journal that she got me. It is so adorable. It has birds on it with leaves and little flowers, which is just totally, I'm loving it. I can't go through this and show you every single page. I imagine that once I do a journal flip through of this, that you will see everything in it, but she just glued like Halsey lyrics and Hamilton lyrics. She just writes Shatter Me quotes and Hamilton and dogs, and she just decorated it with stickers and little cutesy memos and glue ins and sticker. Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I think I'll be able to finish this one really quickly because it's so small and it just, yes, I love it. Thank you so much, Molly. This is by Peter Popper Press. So if you want to look that up, again, I might try and link it, but yeah. The next thing I have is not a book, it's a set of bookmarks, but I am beyond stoked. I saw these on Instagram, a ton of you tagged me in the picture for it, and I had to have them. It's a necessity. I ended up receiving these from the maker of them, and they are Shatter Me bookmarks. Yes, kiddos, you are looking at Juliet, Warner, Kenji, and Adam in bookmark form. I'm obsessed with them. They're perfect. I don't even want to use them. I just want to put them on my bookshelf and look at them. He's wearing a little tux. She has the super suit on. Like, even their backs, they have little booties in the back of their head. I love them so much, and the maker of these is called Happy Hello. They have an Etsy page and they do so many different book characters. I don't know if these are sold out or not. They are magnetic, so they clip over your book or your finger. Probably not your finger, mine are too chubby. I love them so much. So if you're interested in getting some of those bookmarks, I will link their Etsy page down below. Thank you so much for sending these to me. I love them. They might not ever get to see a book because I might have to treasure them on my bookshelf instead and just stare at them, but they are treasures. This is my new prized possession. And the last book I have is mega exciting, and I did not expect that I would be getting this. Can we please just figure it out, camera? I didn't spend $500 on you to not be able to focus on my face. I'm literally standing right here. Thank you. I received this in the mail yesterday. The Alexander Hamilton biography by Ron Chernow, and I am just so astounded that she is so kind and gracious to buy this for me because I don't own it, and it's beautiful, it's huge. I legitimately read page 1 last night and was sobbing. I'm literally crying reading a biography of one of our founding fathers. See, look at this. Look at this. I hate myself so much. I didn't think that I would ever read this cover to cover, but I think after reading page 1, I'm there. The writing is so wonderful. Alexander Hamilton is so white and crusty, but I love him so much. And I mean, like, let's just take a second to look at Philip.
How about when I get back, we all strip down to our socks?
I love it so much. I still have yet to buy the actual Hamilton tome, so that's gonna be an adventure, and that's gonna be a lot more tears. But this is just so huge and so wonderful, and my dad said he wanted to read this too, so I'll be bringing this home and my dad and I will both be flipping through it. But I love it so much. Thank you so much, Grace. I'll be sending her a very nicely worded thank you card. I finally get to start a non-fiction biography section of my bookshelf. I think if you told me 2 years ago that I would be excited to get this, I would think that I was crazy. But even the spine is so lovely. I just cracked the spine showing you that picture of Philip, but it was worth it. I'm gonna move on because if I don't, I'm just gonna start raving about our Secretary of Treasury, Alexander Hamilton. He took our country from bankruptcy to prosperity. Every other founding father story gets told. Every other founding father gets to grow old. When you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Eliza. I need to stop. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Until next time, hope you're having a wonderful life, and goodbye.